Paso de polvo y canela, por el camino va Malinche. Paso de polvo y canela, por el camino va Malinche. My family was from two different cultures. My grandmother being a native Mixtec woman from the state of Oaxaca, my mother raised there as well, and my father, a cinematographer and a professor, university professor of the University of Minnesota. As I was growing up in my elementary school, I remember children in my school would make fun of me being the daughter of the Indian woman. And I didn't understand this, but I knew that I wasn't the same, that I wasn't part of the group the same way that everyone else was. I started to reject my mother's side of my family. And when my father died, I was 16, and I wanted to run away because I couldn't deal with the notion of living with a family that was pure Indian. This is when my mother grabbed me physically and said, "You are staying with me. I am your mother, and we are alone together." This slowly made me turn my head to the other side of my heritage. And this is why I find it so important to tell people to put their head up and be proud of who they are, because many of us have this similar story. When I was around 21, I listened to this amazing singer called Mercedes Sosa. And that is when I discovered that you could be a musician and also sing your beliefs. I feel that we need to talk about the facts, but to me, I'm a musician, so my job is to write verses about the way that I feel. Hay en la noche un grito y se escucha lejano, cuentan al sur es la voz del silencio, en este armario hay un gato encerrado, porque una mujer defendió su derecho.
Primero eso, se interesa por el derecho de los otros.
De la montaña se escucha la voz de un rayo. Es el relámpago claro de la verdad. En esta vida santa que nadie perdona nada. Pero si una mujer pelea por su dignidad. Digna Ochoa was a human rights activist. She was investigating many things that people did not want her to know. And when Digna Ochoa died, we knew that people had threatened her life before this happened. And I do believe that the Mexican government was involved. Many of us were aware that something horrible might happen to her. Que me doy mi lugar porque yo soy mujer. Que todo lo que me pasa no me lo puedo creer. Canto tú y la mentira y los cholos me ven. Si lo quiero, no quiero, es mi gusto querer. Then years after, the case was still discussed as if it were a suicide. And this was very painful to us in Mexico. And I'm singing about a woman fighting for her rights and a woman who was silenced. And there are skeletons hanging in the closet because of this. Ay, morena, morenita mía, no te olvidaré.
Mi nombre es Digna Ochoa y Plácido.
Gracias. Hay en la noche un grito y se escucha lejano. Cuentan al sur, es la voz del silencio.